Hello, everyone. Pap, pap, and pap. I am the sleepiest fox in the known universe. Guys. Distracted. The lights aren't working. Hold on. Okay. Okay, now we're good. Yes. I am Remi. This is Princess. I am sleepy. But out with sleepy, in with modding Rimworld again, baby. We have gathered all the required mods, or at least for now. And we are going to tackle the challenging issue of launching the game. That's right, guys. That's right. And we're also going to be hanging out and talking and doing some chillaxing, because that was pretty fun yesterday. However, I do have to wake up early, which means I need to go to sleep early, which means we're going to have a short stream today. I am going to hold out the best I can. I'm this sleepy and I haven't even had my melatonin yet. I don't want to even know what it's going to be in like an hour. But anyways, let me distribute the first head pad Roonies, which belong to Glash Reality Ka. You went live too early. I didn't have time to bonk you. Why would you bonk me? That's just mean. Why would you do that? I'm a silly little guy. Why would you want to bonk a silly little guy? It just doesn't make any sense. But also, hello Arakusu and hello DK. So good to see you all. Pop. Princess Head Pepot steals the show while Remi flop, and we all heart. Now, Princess Head Pepot, you cannot dare to overthrow me. Overlays, that's why, yeah, I still need to do the overlays. I was gonna do it today, but then I realized that like I have like all the automations that move the current overlays, and then I have like 3 different scenes of the day, sunset, and night, and each one has 2 different scenes, so I would have to do so much automation just to add in those things. So that's a little bit flop. That is a what we call a later problem. That's right. Okay, must go to work. Have a good sleep, Remi. Bye-bye, DK Kapan. The Remi Defender police are here. That's my water gun, baby. Let's freaking go. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Are you having a good Wednesday night? Are you vibing? I sure hope you are, because oh my goodness, I'm hanging in there just barely. My goodness, had a leg day today. I expended a lot of energy and now I am very tired. I ate a lot of food, which is making me even more eepy. It's a whole thing. And is that a Mr. Jumbles I see in chat? Pat. Thank you very much. I appreciate the pats. It's good to see you, buddy. We are going to try to make Rimworld launch. It's a very simple task, but is yet a very daring and difficult task. But we're gonna try our best. Let me scoot me over here. Move you guys here. Also, we need something that's not Rimworld music. I've listened to this track like extensively, painfully extensively. I've been finding some good videos on the YouTube that are just nice long old videos. Yo, it's my stream. Yo, look at that. Wow. Playlists. You channel heavy metal. I need something that's ambient enough that I can have it going in the background. Like, I like the techno cyber boopity boppity that we had going. Oh, but do I want it again? I don't know. Mystical serenity, spiritual healing, meditation music. Let's see what this sounds like. Am I gonna get healed? Am I gonna get meditated? Let's find out. This is the cyberpunk one. This is not what I clicked on. Alright guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, how meditated do you feel right now? Do you feel as if the spiritual healing is healing you spiritually? No, but the vibes are okay. I need more than okay vibes. What about enchanting medieval music to cleanse the mind? Yo, is that a board dude I see in chat? Hello, board dude. Yay underscore Remy's. Let's freaking go. A hard bass. Oh no, we need chill. I am EP. No hard bass for the EP time. It chills me out. I'm different. Like, if I wanna get crazy, I put on the crazy music. If I wanna, you know, have brain meditated and my spirit cleansed, then I put on music like this. However, it needs to go through the pedals to make it more immersive. That's a little bit better. Oh my god. This is the most EP I have been in a hot second. You hear that too, right? What do you hear in the Twitch chat, Atakusu? Tell me right now, what do you hear? Also, Princess should be working. Let me just double check. Test cut pat.
Test K-Pat.
Yay, she did test K-Pat. Nice. However, we did listen to this already. Let's switch to something else. No, I ran out of memory. What the hell? Opera GX. I am... Okay, I think I figured out what you're talking about. Why is this fox playing in the background? What the hell? Am I hallucinating? I hear another Remi, but really quietly. Yeah, you're right. Just hear a distant. What the hell? Hello, Craig. Good to see you. Pat, pat. Okay, we're gonna go. Beautiful fantasy music with ethereal voices, cello, and piano by Unknown Lands by Padur P. Helland. Nice. This is my go-to brainstormy music when I'm working on Alice's store. It is the go-to. Oh my god, I feel like how I feel after like the melatonin gummies and it's like 11 p.m. That's how I feel right now. But let me get to Rimworld. We put things into groups last time, if you recall. And we are going to use our massive, towering intellect to do troubleshooting to make this work. And we're going to do that by going to our collections. Our collections. How do we get to our collections? It seems we have reached our first impasse. Where the hell is our collections? I feel like we figured this out last time. Then we have immediately forgot that knowledge. Really, it was here? There's create collection. Your favorites? No. No. What the hell? Alright, where's ChatGPT? Excuse me, sir, waiter. Please tell me what to do. How do I get to my Rimworld collection in Steam? Adakusu offers a head pat to Sleepy Fox. Pat, pat, pat. I thank you, I thank you. I do try my best. Okay, it says open Steam, go to Rimworld Workshop. Okay. Click on your files near the top right. I do not see that. I was there at some point in time. I had it. Just gonna click through literally everything. I will find it eventually. Right? Right? Your favorites? Oh! I mean, that's an old version of a different mod. Never mind. Okay, guys, I can't figure it out. Stream over. Da 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 da. Okay, let's look at response number 2 from ChatGPT. Open Steam. Navigate to Workshop. Hover over Community tab in the top menu and select Workshop. In the Workshop, use the search bar to find Rimworld. Access your collection on the Rimworld Workshop page. Scroll down to your Workshop files on the right-hand side. Oh my god, what a... I don't see that. What if I just do New Collection and do and then do Save and Continue. Choose a branding image. Oh my god. Can we do PNG Remi? Yeah, no, PNG Remi. Let's go. Save and continue. Oh, baby, that took us to our mod collection. My brain. Pretty big. Pretty big. I'm not gonna lie, guys. My brain. Massive. Intellect. Wait a minute. I was asking if I want to link my current ones and save and continue, and maybe nothing is in the list. Okay, can I open up my name? Right. Okay, never mind, guys. Ah! I'm gonna scream. How is this is such a basic ass thing. This is such a basic ass thing. I want to look at the groups of mods that I have personally created. I go to collections. I see most popular, create collection, all, your favorites. Apparently, the ones I created aren't my favorites. That doesn't make any sense. Flop, 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 flop. I don't understand, guys. I don't understand. Open Rimworld page. Scroll down to your Workshop files. That doesn't exist. It's not real. Your Workshop files. Items. No matching items were found. Okay. Okay. I am there. There's the mods I am subscribed to. Yet there is no collection. Click on your files, then select collections. Tab on top of. Click on your files, then select the collections tab at the top to view your Rimworld's collection. What? Hold on. Okay, I am there. That's me. Right, yeah. Guys, why is this so difficult? Yay! Okay, so you have to do a little check at the very, very, very tippy top of the screen to do show by Remi instead of Remi's favorites. Okay. My brain has been expanded. My intellect has been ever so slightly increased. So let's go back to our mods. Somewhere. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. But how are your guys' days? Are you guys Remying it up? Are you having a jolly good time? I hope you are. It's a good Wednesday. It's a pretty good Wednesday. Unsubscribe from all. This actively gives me anxiety clicking this. There we go. Now let's just test this out. I'm going to launch the mod launcher. The Rimpi mod launcher. Very nice. Very nice. But it still has all the mods in there. That's very annoying. It's almost as if I wanted to remove them to make this part easier. Can you like move all active mods in an active list? No, I guess so. Because all the mods are downloaded and it's looking at that and it's like, oh, hey, it's all downloaded, here it is. But I don't want it to be here yet. I wanted to go one by one and group by group. I can't get rid of it without also unsubscribing from it. Wow. Okay, what if we do Steam mods? Wow, look at that. It's all the mods I downloaded. Let me move it to a different subfolder. I'm gonna make a folder named I'm gonna do copy, cut, paste. Okay, it's doing it. It's doing it. Day is very Day is All right, very nice. Very nice. That's what I like to hear. Pat, pat. And Mr. Jumbles is playing some Repo. Wow. I do not know what Repo is. Is it like the Repo show where they're like going out and repoing cars? That's immediately where my mind goes. It's like, oh, hold on there, David. We're gonna go ahead and tow this car here. And then the car owner comes out and he's like, yo, what you doing? That's my car. And they're like, you're late on your payment, sir. And he's like, get the hell out of my car. And then, you know, and then crazy American things happen. Like, I don't know, guns get pulled on people. It's Lethal Company inspired game, but very silly. Okay. Oh, very nice. Oh, yeah, that sounds familiar. Hold on. Okay, I haven't played it. But there are some Lethal Company-esque games that I know that we've been wanting to play. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have removed all the mods from the Steam mod list folder. Let's close that, relaunch it. Now, I demand you to... Yay, that actually worked. Holy crap. My brain is so big. My cranium is massive. Okay, so now we're going to close out of that. We're going to go back to our workshop. Go back to your subscribed files. Buy Remi collections. Then we're going to go to core. Where is it? Core. Wow. There is a handful of mods here, and I'm going to do subscribe to all. You want to add the items in this collection to your subscriptions or override your subscriptions to contain only items. I'll just do add only because we have nothing. We're going to hit boot on Rimworld because then it's going to be forced to download the mods. And yeah, we're going to go. Oh my god, we're gonna go group by group, and then we're gonna wait until the game no longer launches, and then we're gonna figure out why it's not launching, get rid of the bad mods, and then go from there. I also I took a little bit of time yesterday while Varrock was streaming to download like like 50 more mods. So we have that going for us. What is this log? Created a workshop item, but there's no folder for it. Okay, that's a benign debug launcher info. Perfect. Wasn't expecting any crashes for that first one, but it's just good to know that it worked. Let's check Rim Pi. Yo, is that the games XDIC? Hello, Pat. Also, Glitch Rally, I saw your message. Q Comfort Zone. No. That's a classic, but the mods are not in the mod manager. That's kind of funky. Why is that? Why are you not there? Huh. Where did the mods go then? Huh? I am confused. Oh, it's not talking about making clips manually anymore. That's a first. The Stream Elements message? I've just been doing that for like half a year. It leans more into goofy shenanigans. All right, very nice. I know that we tried one briefly. It was, what was it called? It was like a delivery one. Panic delivery demo. That one was pretty nice. That one had a lot of charm, but it did have some flop game mechanics. When we were like one person alive trying to get back, the game just bugged out and just messed with someone's controls and had them walk into a mashy spike plate, and it killed our run. That sucked. Oh my god, stop being EP. Actually, I lied. We're gonna be more EP. You hear that? That's my melatonin. What? Flop? That's right. We had that going for a little bit. Okay, so where the hell are my mods? Where are my mods? Let me boot this again. Let me see if it's just a fluke, you know? Maybe it just needed to be booted up once before I made the mod folders, you know? No. Created a workshop item, but there's no folder for it. So if I go into mods, oh, there's no mods in here. Oh, that's not good. I keep forgetting to turn it on, so flop. It's all good, no worries. Okay, I am subscribed to these here mod items, but it is not downloading them. I know I removed them manually and everything, but like, what the heck? Maybe just do unsubscribe all once again and then launch it and then try again, because that's pretty freaking flop Remi. I saw it trying to download the workshop items. Did it not? Okay, game launched perfectly fine. No wrinkles. So we're gonna go back into workshop and we're gonna open this up in a new tab so that way we don't have to keep going through all these different steps. I'm gonna put this window over you guys temporarily. Don't worry, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go back to here, core mods. And then we're gonna do subscribe to all, overwrite my subscriptions. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna minimize that. Yawn counter? What do you mean yawn counter? There is no yawn counter. There's a flop counter, a head pat counter. Oh, I see Rimworld updating. It's downloading the mods, guys. It's downloading the mods. It's at a toasty 46%. Very nice, very nice. It's gonna just groove its way through here and download. Let me check. Actually, I don't have the mod folder, never mind. But yeah. How about you guys? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I've gone to the gym 3 days in a row now, so I am dead. I usually go like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but yesterday I'm like, I need to feel productive today, and so I decided to feel productive. And now I feel dead. Flop. Look at that. The head pat counter is the counter in all of our hearts. So let's be real here, guys. Come on. Also, we're at 58%. I did not realize it was going to take so long. We do have a lot of mods. We do have a lot. I decided the little ratkin, like World War I planes and zeppelins and trains, those look so goddamn cool. But it required the vehicles overhaul mod, which includes things like buses and motorcycles and nonsense, which I don't really vibe with. But I want like the cool World War I stuff. It fits with the aesthetic I'm picturing in my mind. Like the sort of like a Victorian medieval-esque aesthetic I want. The game lets you go from basically being Neanderthal Neolithic era technology, like banging rocks together and throwing rocks at your enemies, to freaking space age transhumanism, biological modification, space age technology. So you have a wide margin there for what you want to pat. And I generally like going through the early stages because, like, when you're freaking cavemen smacking rocks together, it's pretty fun. And also it helps like balance it mentally for me with like Rimworld of Magic, because like Rimworld of Magic feels a little broken with how strong your stuff is. There it is. Perfect. Let me add all this in. What are these little silly triangles? And thankfully there's a sword button here. Missing dependencies? What the hell are you talking about? There's the pre-patcher, harmony chord. Hugs lab requirement. I'm pretty sure that is in core fixes. Okay, I'm going to grab all of these. I'm going to do sword. Ignore the issues for now. We're just going to ignore the issues, and we're going to change the mod colors for all of these to, what's a good core color? Go like a dark blue. It's a very bright ass blue. Never mind. Change color. Dark blue. Okay, that's more tolerable. Gonna hit save, and though we have 3 errors, the errors are fine. Don't worry about those, guys. Don't worry about those. I'm not worrying about those. You guys are worrying about those. Then we're gonna go back into our collections, and we are going to do a little pat pat pat. And we are going to go to core fixes, and we're going to do subscribe to all, add only. That should start patching. I'm worrying, sip sip. No! That is the opposite of what I told you to do, boar dude. You turn that sip right around right now. Turn that sip upside down, vertical, horizontal. You know the shindig. Hey, the fox could be a programmer. If the air isn't causing an issue, it's not an air. You see, now you're thinking of portals. Whenever I used to mod Rimworld, you have like a big old debug window that pops up when you relaunch the game and it's successful. And there was always just massive strings of red. But me, right? I'm like, well, the game launches. I can start the game. Works. No, it seems functional to me. Bum, 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 bum. Called it last night. Full day of troubleshooting. Well, it's not gonna be a full day. This is a sleepy eepy short day because I need to go to bed early because I need to wake up at like 4 a.m. Very gross. But I still wanted to stream because not streaming is sacrilege, heresy even. I have very much enjoyed this very nice rhythm of streaming that we have adopted over the last, dear God, how long has it been? 2 something years? It's been over 2 years, right? Yeah, it has. Because I started streaming in the beginning of the year. We passed up our 2nd year anniversary of streaming earlier this year. Wowie wow. Hold on, while this nonsense downloads. Okay, it finished downloading, but I'm just gonna look anyways. Bubbity bubbity bop boop 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 boop. Remi the Dreamfox alive. If I just scroll way down, when does it say 2 years? And what is the whoa. Hold on. 2 years ago, Sonic Exploration with Remi the 4-leaf lullaby. Oh my god, that was slowly when I started becoming more confident. Oh my god, look at the memories. That's when we played Tetris. Oh my god, I remember all of those. I remember all of them. It is kind of bizarre, I'm not gonna lie, guys, having hundreds of hours of yourself throughout, like, basically it's like a temperature check of what your vibes were on that day, and you have those 3 times a week for every week for the last 2 years. It's such a strange thing just to be able to go back to any point in any of that and just click on any video and be like, oh, so that's what my vibes are, that's what I was playing, and that's what we discussed, and that's what was going on. It's just such a strange, surreal feeling, you know? Just being able to scroll through is also super cool. I don't know, I like it. Where'd you guys go? There you guys are. Your oldest public stream was 2 years, 1 month, and 14 days ago. Yum. Okay, we have a lot more mods here. These are the core mod fixes. So this is like fixes to the base game that really should be like part of the base game, but you know, whatever. We're gonna make this a dark, I want this to be like something I can easily follow mentally and visually. So we did a dark blue. We're gonna make this gay, okay? We're gonna make it go down the rainbow colors, because that means the colors are going sequentially, and it will be much easier to know what order they're supposed to be going in. So we're gonna go with a nice dark green instead of a dark blue. And kapat. We're gonna hit sort. No, God, there's a lot of yellow triangles. Why? Hugs lib. Gosh dang it. I need to add that to the right mod list. That should be a core mod. And everything requires just gosh dang mod. Hugs lib. So is that the hugs lib from Rimworld? No way. Oh my God. I am your biggest fan. What are those yellow triangles? Get those yellow triangles out of your ghost reality. Additional file. Oh, this is a Russian hugs lib. No, just give me the English hugs lib. Thank you very much. Oh, I didn't put it in anything. Oh, there's my problem. And then we needed also the facial animation mod, but I think I put that in the pawn mod and list. And pawn related mods. And too many triangles now. And there it is, facial animation work in progress. And we're gonna open that up in a new tab, edit the collection. We're gonna delete that out of the collection, save and continue. I'm gonna go here, hit subscribe, add to collection, core. And there we go. Here we go. Close out the mod manager, let it download. Oh my God. Yeah, no, today is gonna be very bare bones basic. Just a little hangout stream, just a little pap. Little ear flop here, ear flop there. I've been editing down the Alice story. Kind of my process that I go through is like, you know, outline the chapter of how I picture things going. Then I go through and I kind of like talk the AI through of how I see the different scenes and how I believe they should go. And then from there, I basically make chapter by chapter with it. Try telling it like, no, do this, no, do that, no, do this, no, do that. And then I do a second pass after all of that to be like, okay, what are general ways we can improve this chapter? Here are some metrics that we could try. What about pacing? What about immersion? What about X, Y, and Z? And then from there, it extends it out, makes it more complex. But of like the mind now is like, are the chapters getting too long now? That is my concern. So I need to do some proofreading tomorrow at some point and be like, what should we cut here? What can we improve? What can we compat? We got the mods, we got the dark greens, we have the dark blues, and should be loaded before this. Alright. I'm gonna hit save, no more yellow triangles. So we're gonna hit run. We're gonna see if it launches. Progress, baby. That's what I like to see. I really hope this works. Initializing pre-patcher. Press spacebar to open mod manager. Really? I can do that? Wow. That's the in-game mod manager though. I don't care about that. Launch. Come on, baby, you know you want to launch. Why would you not want to launch? That'd be kind of messed up if you didn't, Rimworld. Honestly, it's kind of messed up. Also, I'm not sure if you guys saw, but Varrock streamed Halo 2. I believe it was just yesterday. It was a good stream. Halo 2 God tier classic game. I saw a post on Twitter that I republished. It was like from like a nostalgic gimmick account, and it was just a screenshot of Modern Warfare 2, Gears of War 2, and Halo 3, and that was some other game I didn't recognize. But those three things, and like the caption was like, "You just had to be there," and god dang it, you did. If you weren't there, you missed out. God dang it, that was the golden age of video gaming. That's a fact. It's gonna crash. I call it right now. Sip. What? Look, it's just saying that it's not responding. That doesn't mean it's crashed. Ah. Yo, we made it, baby. We have made it to the main menu. I'm just browsing through these debug infos. Doesn't look like anything is critically wrong. Perfect. Close out a game. Next one. System Alt F4 Rimworld. No. God, Modern Warfare 2 split screen takes me back. Do you remember Spec Ops mode? That was the sickest damn thing on the planet. You could play with a buddy, and you have like custom missions you can go on. One of them was like one person is in a freaking AC-130 and the other person is on the ground, and then of course the first thing you do is AC-130 your friend to freaking death. Like, look, I'm not the only one, okay? I'm not the only one who immediately nuked their friends. I've been tempted to play Modern Warfare 2 and play the Spec Ops mode. Enemy AC-130 above. Exactly. That game holds a special place in my heart. Like, Modern Warfare OG was excellent. It was groundbreaking, but I don't remember having as many like core memories. I feel like for me, Modern Warfare 2, and that was peak gaming for me. I'm pretty sure other big games were coming out too at the same time, like the Fallout series, Fallout 3, and I think Fallout New Vegas was out by then, and other super huge ones. And it was like, oh my god, the gaming industry is popping off. I could not fathom where it will be in like 10 to 15 years. And here we are. A little bit disappointing. Little Remi would be very disappointed. Also, apparently Assassin's Creed is coming out tomorrow, question mark? That is going to be an interesting bonfire. I can now. Microtransactions. Yeah. I saw a funny post the other day. It was oh, I'm getting distracted. It was funny post about like progress of video games, and it was like 10 years of video gaming progress, and it was like 2000 to 2010, and then it was like 10 years of video gaming progress, and then it was like, you know, the more recent time, and it was just Fortnite to Fortnite. And back then it was like 2D pixel game to crazy 3D game, crazy. But give me one moment. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real fast, okay? Just stay right here, guys. Stay right here. Look at this bird back screen. What?
Greetings, beloved viewers. The absence of our daring fox boy Remi warrants a delightful distraction. Allow me to regale you with tales of head pats, hugs, and the art of hand-holding as we await his return. Pat, pat, pat.
Hello. We have returned. It's already 8:19. What the hell? That doesn't make any sense. Can we stop time? Do you think if we figure it out together, guys, can we stop time? If you told me 5 years ago everything about modern Fortnite, I wouldn't believe you. Please distract everyone while Remi is gone. Did she distract you guys? Princess, did you do a good job? Where is Steam? There it is. We want to go and do...
Zawarudo Toki no Tamawari.
Bless you. Princess, I understood none of that. She did. Okay, good job, Princess. Good job. Just go into the woods, no internet, play games, TV shows from 2 decades ago. It's interesting. I feel like, literally, classic video games, especially, if you ever seen, behind the scenes for, classic games made in, late 90s or 2000s, you can just feel the passion from the developers. It is infectious. And then you cue to today where it's just oh, it's just an industry. It's well, your creativity is what makes a good video game. The passion behind it is what makes a good video game. But they're how do we milk as much money out of people as possible? Partially, I blame Fortnite and GTA, because game developers look at that and they're wait a minute, we can just make one game and make a money printing machine forever and make billions of dollars. Let's do that. Screw making a bite-sized fun games that people enjoy. We need to make the next the Grand Theft Auto right now. We got to make the next Fortnite. At the same time, there were games like Haze. I am unfamiliar with that. What makes a bad video game? Marketing teams. They don't help, but I feel like it's the executive decision makers that make the bad video games. People that are very out of touch with video games, being okay, this is what gamers want, and this is what our profit margins want. Make it work. It's like it only works if you have someone who is, you know, a gamer at the helm, don't have a control of things, which is like why Gaben, why he was able to lead a team of people and make games like Half-Life and Half-Life 2. Was the acclaimed Halo killer, and boy did it flop. Yeah, I didn't even hear of it. Blame Oblivion first DLC horse armor. That's true, that's true. And for whatever reason, everyone bought it. Changed monetization of games forever. I mean, for a time, it wasn't all that bad. Like in the 360 days, whereas like downloadable content was actually like, oh, this isn't too bad. Like downloadable content back then felt a bit more significant. Like I could play Fallout 3 and have like all of these expansions downloaded straight to my Xbox. That's some crazy stuff right there, I tell ya. But then it just kind of down spiraled, and gambling mechanics got introduced. We got loot boxes and all of this nonsense, and now it's like, hey, how best can we exploit people's gambling addictions to steal as much money from them as possible? Whatever happened to, like, you know, making a fun interactive medium, huh, guys? We got a little bit lost in the sauce there. What's going on? Okay, we're gonna do UI mods. That's pretty benign. That shouldn't cause any problems. And open that up in a new tab. Subscribe to all. There's only like 5 in there. One of the mods I installed is called the Geneva checklist. Can anyone guess what it does? Can anyone guess what the Geneva checklist is? I feel like gacha games have had the same amount of evil, but most of their fan base could care less. Yeah, I know. Gacha games, it's kind of horrific, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's just a lot of stories about bad gacha game stories of people going too far to spend too much money for like one character they really like, or like a game that's just kind of like okay, mediocre. Like you can enjoy the character through like fan art and stuff, right? You don't need a played video game. Like I love Venti. Venti's adorable, but I'm not about to freaking shill money to maybe buy Venti. That's just some silly goober behavior. You literally hire evil psychiatrists to train them how to design their games to abuse people's addictions as much as possible. That is a fact, and it makes me sick. That's how sick it makes me, guys. It makes me very sick. All right, launching Rimpi. Adding these mods. Oh, that's a yellow triangle. What's it say? Dubs men's menu requires categorized bill drop down. Oh, should be loaded before. Let me add our fancy pantsy colors. We went from that to light blue to, we're gonna go dark green. But the Steam, why are you launching in front of me right now? Stop it. There we go. Smart mods. Very nice. The dark green is kind of blending in a little bit though. Let's actually try that one more time. Just Steam crashed a little bit. It's basically NFT with gambling. That's every tech company, not just games. Yeah, but games I feel like are especially more gross, because like especially with it like being marketed towards children, and then game companies being like, oh, you know, this isn't gambling for children, this is just surprises game mechanics. So it's like, get the hell out of here. It's like come on, dude, you're not fooling anyone. But yet they gotten away with it for a very long time. So pretty gross. It's pretty gross. Sort mods, there we go. We're not even gonna bother trying to launch it. It's just UI mods. There's no way a UI mod is gonna break the game. However, our next thing, oh my god, Steam crashed, and where I was also crashed, so I gotta go through that stupid process to find my mod list again. Your items, by Remi, collections, there we are. Look at me, I'm getting pretty good at this. Major gameplay changes. Now, if there is going to be anything that's going to cause a crash, it's going to be here. Subscribe and add him. Could you give up Google search, Twitter, YouTube? I see them as worse than games. Games are trying to get your money. I can see your point there. All those are trying to slurp up your time as much as possible. But I've been addicted to YouTube my entire life, so... the one time the European bureaucracy helped, barely micros, still as bad as possible though. Of course the Steam crash. Yeah, the Steam crashed, but the game didn't. Yeah, the European Union seems a bit better about cracking down on predatory game behavior. So that's at least, you know, a little hoorah for them, pat. But yeah, no. Everything is so engineered to slurp away your time and your attention as much as possible. It's horrifically unhealthy for your brain. It's just like, what do you call it? Just burning out your dopamine receptors. It's like stimulation, and you go to a non-constantly stimulated life, and then your brain is like, whoa, this is kind of boring. And the worst of it is what the hell is that children's stupid thing on YouTube? Coco Melon? Is it Coco Melon? There's a lot of like toddler / baby content that is just like straight brain dead slop that serves no educational purposes, and those are like specifically designed to have cuts every like 1 to 2 seconds to keep the child as entertained as possible. I saw a psychologist like break it down, and it's basically like the freaking like fentanyl for children, basically. Well, not, you know, not exactly, but basically. Elsa Spider-Man, Elsa Gate. But it is just nightmarish how like just like looking at that stuff, it's nightmarish to observe, and it's even more nightmarish to realize that this is being fed to children who are in like the most crucial developing stages of their life. Like, what are they going to look like as adults? And that to me is one of the most terrifying aspects. All right, we have added the major gameplay overhaul mods. Now we're going to hit the silly run button to see if it works. We're hopefully going to be able to get through all of these different mod packs before 9 o'clock. No, it's not an Obi stall. I see. But also we players keep buying the nonsense they throw at us. No, well, that's the thing. Like, I don't know why people keep spending the money on this. It doesn't make any sense, especially with like economy not super duper good, but people are still like, I will give Ubisoft $130 to play Assassin's Creed. Like, who are these people that give these game companies the money? I don't understand. I don't understand, guys. My brain is too smooth for this. It's just too smooth for this. Pat, why thank you. Oh my god, baby. Yeah, goodbye, internet. Or at least cellular still works. And why is the internet goodbye, Glitch Reality? Let me pay all this money to play for a few hours and get bored. Yeah, if you want good video games, just look at games that were made 10, 20 years ago. Actually, wait, 10? 2015. Damn. I feel like the mid 20 teens was where it all started falling apart. That's where it all started falling apart, guys. It's asking me enable fog of war. Sure. I've never done fog of war in Rimworld. It seems absolutely goddamn terrifying, not being able to see everything at all times. But we're gonna try to be challenging, or we're gonna make the game challenging. You know what I mean. Okay, so that worked. No crash, no crash. Very nice, very nice. Under a severe storm warning, so understandable, understandable. There's been some crazy old weather here recently, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the mid 2010s, that's where it all started falling apart. The late 2000s to early 2000s though, baby, that was top quality, chef's kiss video gaming. Oh my god, oh my god. We're gonna do audio mods and gameplay changes. Audio mods, there's only 4 mods in here. Subscribe to all, add, do a pretty fast download. Ba-na-na-na. This music is so freaking relaxing. I love it so much. It's like you're in a fairy tale forest of magic and adventure, but also very chill vibes. I just consume stuff that I like, even the modern stuff that's good and bad stuff recently. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. The mid 2010s was when a bunch of, oh yeah, yeah, no, I'm stubborn. I refuse to buy like any AAA game that, no, you got a pat on my head, let's freaking go. Yeah, I refuse to purchase like any AAA game that has been made at all recently. The most recent AAA game I bought was Helldivers, which was that like a year ago? I think it was. Oh my god. Yeah, no, just scrolling through my list here, it's just a whole bunch of indie games. We got Ib, Deep Rock Galactic, Dark Tide, Fat Shark I don't feel like is a massive AAA game dev studio there. I feel like they're pretty small. What else? Command and Conquer, Tiberium Sun, Yakuza 0, Left 4 Dead 2, Misi Day, The End of an Obsession, Songs of Conquests, Risk of Rain 2, Resident Evil 5, Rat Shaker. I guess I tried Marvel Rivals, but I didn't have to give money for that, so I mean that doesn't really count. Racketeer, Helldivers, Friends vs. Friends, Frostpunk. Yeah, no, I basically just don't buy any AAA game devs because like they want so much goddamn money. Like $60 is a lot of money. That's over half a hundo. Like, come on. And they expect more now? $70 for a triple game video, for a triple game. $70 for a triple gay game? No way. It doesn't make sense. $70 for slop ass content. If I wanted to eat slop, I would, I don't know, stick my head in a garbage can. But and Ubisoft expects me to pay $70 for their slop, so I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, and one of these mods I downloaded is outdated. God dang it. Enhanced gun sounds is going to get padded. Or I think ambient Rimworld. No, where's the other one? Was there not? Hold on. There was another mod that was like a huge overhaul audio mod. Where is it? Okay, guys, we gotta find it. Shut up, targeted message. Everything you're playing and enjoying is years old. Well, yeah. If something was good and quality X amount of years ago, it's still good and quality. I'm not gonna be a person that's gonna be like, hey, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the most latest thing because it's the most latest thing. How about you give me a reason to buy the most latest thing? How about you, I don't know, make a good product? Just a crazy thought there. I am very salty fox about it. I'm not gonna lie. I am very, very biased. I've completely lost track. I wanted audio mod. 1.5. Sort by popularity. Ambient Rim adds like ambient sounds. There was a really good ass like total overhaul. Is it soundscapes enhanced? New weapon sounds. Oh, yeah, that's what we're looking for, baby. That's what we're looking for. For some reason I didn't add this to the collection, which is kind of messed up. Remi, I saw what you named that timer. What timer? There's a timer? There's a timer where? Glitched reality, what the heck are you talking about? Pat. Let's close out of this and reopen this and Yum. The SE chat timer. What did I name that? Hold on, just 1 second. Hold on. Chat bot. Timers. No bot timers. What? Oh my god, I'm not in the right boopity bop. Hold on. That's right. I named that the bully glitched timer. It's just a little bit of friendly bullying. It's a little bit of friendly bullying. Oh, it's funny. Just a little bit of bullying. Just a little bit of kapat. That's all it is. A little bit of kapat. Now we're gonna get rid of this mod. Unsubscribe. Perfect. And now we have just the audio mods and change color. We're gonna give this a nice darkish red. Actually, we're gonna give it like a gray. They're like audio mods, right? They're about as non-color conflict causing as possible. Very friendly little guys, little friendly buddies. Add them in, hit the sort button, which is one of the most amazing inventions created of all time. You just hit one button and it sorts your mods. It does an okay job of it, but you know, whatever. We're gonna hit save and close out of that. We're gonna do gameplay changes. This is gonna be a big one. Subscribe to all, add only. There's gonna be a big one, guys. It's gonna be a big one. Yum yum yum. It's almost EP time o'clock. Spray everyone. Whoa whoa whoa. Friendly fire, buddy. Friendly fire. Sip 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 sip. I take that water and I sip it. Thank you very much. All right, this download's gonna take a bit. We're at 40%. Yeah, no. What did we get in this? There was a lot of mods. Hospitality, Dub's bad hygiene. With bad hygiene, you need to like have your people shower, and you need to take care of sewage and toilets. It seems like a giant pain in the ass, but like the added realism of it, I feel like is really cool. You can make little horrible bathrooms, or you can make giant porcelain thrones. Rimfeller for the oil, tech advancing, alpha memes, uncompromising tribal factions, fishing boats. There really actually isn't all that many mods here, and to be honest, I could add more. Honestly, I'm probably gonna add more at some point, but I just want to get it to a stable point for now, because with mods you really want to compartmentalize it, like how we do with the different mod groups, and when you want to slide it in one by one, test it out, make sure it works, and then proceed forwards after you know it works. Because if you try doing everything at once, not organize it at all, and it doesn't work, congratulations, you're screwed. Have fun going through mod by mod and figuring out what is causing the problem. It is a nightmare. By the way, do you want most of the timers over here? Yeah, that'll be nice. Little timer pats for the good old Twitch chat. Yum 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 yum. The suppression mod is outdated, unfortunate. Delete and unsubscribe. Alright, we're just gonna grab this and mod color, change color. We're gonna go with a nice dark pink. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. Sort. What is this? Missing dependencies? What the hell? Oh, vanilla ideology needs. Okay. Now we're just gonna do ignore, save. Then we're just gonna add in the vanilla expanded group. Just take care of that. Ads will be added over here. I can add English. You get the point. It's all good. I can't English either. English, kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I would know. I had to learn this nonsense. Do you know how many stupid ass rules there are that just don't make any sense? I before E, except after whatever the hell, except in all the cases where it doesn't apply. Yeah, I remember that. I'm still bitter about it. Thank you very much. C. The difference between C and a K, it's like, well, they're basically the same thing except when they're not, and in those circumstances you gotta do these different things. That's right. Okay, it's downloading all the mods. We'll give that a second. These vanilla expanded mods are actually insane. The robustness of the quality of the mods is unbelievable. Two of the ones I downloaded were like an expansion of the royalty faction in vanilla, or one of the expansions for the game, and they added so much that I couldn't even read all of it. And then they made an offshoot of a different faction of that mod, and then they gave it a whole bunch of other different things, and they have like all these crazy complex systems, like, oh, you have your heat level, don't get found out or else the Empire will literally nuke you off the planet. Ooh wee. We do /mod stream elements. Bonk. Remi the Dreamfox is granted moderator privileges to stream elements. Wow, incredible. I gave up learning other languages when I found out there's no different, even more difficult than English to ask me about learning Japanese. Japanese, I feel like, wasn't too hard to pick up the basics. Yo, is that a Headpat Squad member? Wow. Thank you, Craig Cutpat. I see you have yourself the very sick ass icon of the blue. Is that a blue moon? I think it's a blue moon. You have the badass blue icon, which is one of my favorites. So welcome to Headpat Squad member. Everyone, make sure to give Craig a big old kapat. Welcome him to the cult. Katakana is easy enough, but kanji. Now, kanji is its own thing. You really need to apply visual learning to it. Otherwise, you stand literally no chance. You stand no chance of learning kanji unless you are doing it with like visual storytelling in mind. That's what I did, and it was very difficult. I learned like 200 kanji. It was a good time. Okay, we're here. Change these mods to dark purple, add them in, hit the sort button. Vanilla weapons expanded tribal. I'm missing that. Right? What? Nani? How am I still missing that? Vanilla weapon. Meow! That very distant text to speech. Thank you, Arakuso, for the delicious 11 months. It's almost a year. God damn. Oh my goodness. Congratulations for being a part of the Headpat cult for this long. I appreciate your support. Appreciate your pats, and I appreciate your company. We need to find the tribal vanilla expanded. I thought I added this yesterday too. I guess that was a little too EP. I added it to new items, but I didn't hit subscribe. No way, I did. I just hit unsubscribe from all. Oh, okay. Need to put it into the vanilla expanded list. Yeah, okay. Tribal tattoos. That is one of the ones I got. Tribal tattoos are pretty freaking sick. Like, come on. There we go. Let's try it again. Oh my god. Give them a nice, good, deep purple. No, I don't like that color. I want the purple to be deeper. Oh, there we go. That's a nice, good. That's a nice, good purple right there. Sort. Save. Yeah, no, we have maybe. I like count these mods. Yeah. I think we have like 40 or 50 right now. That's pretty chump change. Run. I'm going to do a continuity check, make sure it's still vibing. Princess, I'm so EP. I'm so EP. Initializing pre-patcher. Okay. We only have a few other groups after, then we should be good. We should be good after that. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. What was I saying before? Oh, that's right, Japanese. I kind of prefer Japanese in some ways. Because, like, some of the things just feel like it make more sense. I don't remember any specific examples because it's been like 2 years or 3 years since I started to like really trying to learn it, but there was just a lot of things that just sort of made sense intuitively where I expected there to be stupid rules but there just weren't. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense, that makes sense. It also helps that a lot of like the noises are very similar with Polish, to be honest. There's a lot of there's a lot more similarities between Polish and Japanese than like English and Japanese. It's very surprising. It's the lack of grammar, which is weird to us, but would technically make it easier. The fact that everything is smooshed together is very confusing, but yum, yum, yum. What was I saying? Wow. Help me. What is happening? Hold on. Holy crap. Okay. It seems that Rimworld may have crashed, guys. Rimworld may have crashed and it took out a lot of things on my computer with it. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We're back. We're zooming. We're not multi-streaming anymore. Let me just bunk. There we go. Okay. Called it last stream. No. Hold on. I also need for one, I don't have any music anymore. All I'll have to do for now. And we're just going to go. Hello, it is I. Princess has been freaking murdered. Wow, when Rimworld crashes, it literally says, I'm taking your whole ass computer with you. I think it might be a memory issue, because I literally do have so much stuff running at the same time. I think I'm gonna have to work through that troubleshooting alone off stream, so we're gonna have to cross that bridge when we get to it. Wow, it's suddenly winter now. Yeah, it is. Isn't that crazy? Wow. I just really like this background more than this is the default one that we use, but I need to re-record it and redo it because like it just feels, I don't know, it feels too darkened and too moody and too blurry. Like look how nice the snow is in comparison. The vibes are just immaculate. I have to say, guys. Or I should be glowing a bit more. No, that's the wrong one. Yay! Okay. Our vibes are complete. But it is also almost EP time o'clock as well, guys. It's about 9 o'clock, which if I'm waking up at 4, I guess going to sleep at 9 would probably be a smart idea. Okay, added the timers that made sense on Twitch. Everything but the Clipper and cyberbullying. No! We need to wait for one to happen, I guess. 4 as in AM. That's right, Glass Reality. I gotta wake up at 4 a.m. Bleh. Absolute dog ass. But what can you do? What can you do? God dang, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's okay. We are going to vibe. We're gonna vibe through the day. It honestly feels very lonely without Princess Headpat bouncing around next to me. It feels just empty here. Like, where is the space to my left? Where is my witty sidekick? Princess Caesar. Cue the dramatic music. But yes, I think we might call it here tonight, guys. We have gotten some more of the modding done, which is always a pain in the ass. Caesar! Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Trust me, guys. Just hold on. Gotta find... So hold on. I swear it's around here somewhere. Gotta keep scrolling. It's around here somewhere. God damn it, it was here somewhere. There it is. Caesar! We're gonna listen to this song and then we're gonna stop. Help me, Remi, I'm trapped in the void. No, I'm sorry, but she's gone. She can't even read the chat anymore. I don't know how I will be able to move on. Hold on, dramatic effect. I just don't know. This music is so emotional, I love it. This is Caesar Zeppeli theme. Oh, there's some Italian. We're in parentheses, I think. Made by Samuel Kim. The JoJo Bizarre Adventures Epic Collection Volume 2. He does have some god dang sick ass covers. The Pillarman theme. So goddamn good. I follow him. No, he's real good. I like him. I only know him for his JoJo stuff though. Dum dum dum. Bum 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 bum. Just wait for it, guys. Just gonna get really epic here in just a second. Oh no, not just yet. Not just yet. I thought it was gonna be it, but it wasn't. It's gonna hit the vibes any second now, guys. Just any second. Just give it a second. Blah, 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 blah. Jojo! This is the last of my hormone! Oh, here we are. The crescendo, baby. The crescendo!
Cheeser.
I'm going to say that. Cheeser. But yeah, maybe another time we'll listen to some more of his boopity bops. But for now, I think it seems my Spotify integration is not working. Where is comfort zone? Yo, is that the outroduction? Oh my god. Guys, I had an excellent Wednesday night. Thanks to you guys. Very eepy, very sleepy, and very fox. Thank you all for keeping me company, keeping the vibes to the extreme. But until next time, I will see you all later. Bye-bye.